Alright guys, today I'm just kind of doing a project share, and first I want to apologize about my last video. Apparently I hit a button I wasn't supposed to hit and it changed the audio, and I kept seeing this little message pop up saying that, it may not record with audio, and I did like 3 or 4 test runs and I tried it and I tried it and I replayed the video and everything was working fine. And of course, the one time I actually do the long spread out video, there was no audio. So I apologize that it was really, really hard to hear me. But anywho, this is the album that I completed, that I was supposed to work with you guys on. So I have my next one, and I will work on that one with you guys, and you guys can see how I piece it all together and things like that. This is just my cover. And I'm sorry, I don't know the names of everything, and a lot of these, like I said, a lot of the paper lines were paper lines that she sent me. This is the family tile that I created. Let's see if I can just, actually, let me see if I can zoom in, now that I know where that button is. Oh, wrong way. Okay. Some recollection flowers, or no, I'm sorry, these are the ones that I bought. They're the Ashland or something from Michael's. And some of these are the recollection flowers from the, the little $1.50 bin. And some of these are flowers that I got from an eBay seller. And it was just like a huge lot, and I just bought them all. And then a little butterfly here. These are the 2 leaves, or 3 leaves, I'm sorry, that I made out of beads. I also did a seam binding tie. And then just the back cover is kind of plain with some font and script back there. So I figured I would just show this so that way you guys could see the flaps that I was talking about in my first couple of videos. Here I did, if I can get it to cooperate with me. Come on. We're stuck somewhere. Oh, the glossy accent's on the back. Okay. So here I just did a little kind of pocket thing with one of the embellishments that she gave. Made a little mat. This one here, this is the flip page that I was talking about. Some more embellishments. Flips here, a tag here, a couple of little butterflies. This was the one page that we did that took an hour, which was insane. And then I have all my pull tabs here. And they're matted front and back. All of them have either different pages or different pieces of scrap that I was able to put together and try to make it look cute. And let me just flip that. I want to make sure it's all there. So I added some more flowers that she, gave me. Butterfly, a little bit of bling down here on the butterfly. Another cute little tag. And then some washi tape down here because I'm learning how to play with all that, make borders, and because I don't really honestly know what to do with it. So I try to make borders and use it somehow. Another flower that she made, a butterfly. This also flaps up. Another flower. A little tag here. And then this guy pulls out. And here's where I was trying to explain about my scraps. These are 2 pieces of paper that were cut apart, and I just, pieced them together. And then this flips. Another photo mat here. Oh, actually, this is the little booklet that I made. So there's that. Behind 2 of the flower embellishments. This guy comes up. Another little flower. And I made sure that everything, lifts up so that way she can tuck things under. And a little sticker embellishment that says love down there. Another little pull-out tab. And these ones, yeah, see, so here I have the 2 different pieces of paper. Stick that guy back in. And these, the little tabs that I have, I actually use this with the We Are Memory Keepers. And it's just the tab punch. I don't know if you guys can see that really well. And it just punches out the little tabs. And I got it on sale at Hobby Lobby, I think. There's the actual little tab piece right there. So I use that and I make my little tabs out of it. And this continues to flip. There's another little pocket piece, and of course that lifts up. This side here, this comes up, another little tag. Journaling, or, you know, however she wants to do it. Little bird cage, I thought that was really cute. Another tab, and see, here's where, like, I have 3 different sheets of paper, and I inked every single one of them. That one's actually just a flat mat. And then a couple of butterflies, the little flowers, little tag here. This guy here, and this butterfly is popped up so that way she can, you know, put pictures under there. This one says, oh, you can't see it, totally beautiful at the top, and it's, you know, lifted. Another little journaling tag there behind a butterfly. This little tab, and this was 3 different pieces of paper again. I just kind of pulled it all together, 2 pieces of paper here. And this one's her, the Christian page that she asked for. And these are the wood embellishments that you can get from, I believe she bought them at Hobby Lobby. And I just took Distress ink and just smeared it all over, and then used a one of my lovely tools from Jane. TupeloDesigns at Etsy. These things are amazing and just like candy. I love this thing. I actually tried to promote it on my last video, and of course my last video no one could hear me. I bought a D-stash from Jane, and she was so sweet and sent me 2 of these. And like I was trying to explain in my last video, for those who weren't able to hear me, I'd been on debate about buying these. I hear her talk about them all the time, and I know her husband makes them, and, you know, for some people it's, oh my gosh, it's amazing, and for others it's alright. But these are amazing. I have this one as well, which is, you know, the Ranger ink blending tool. And it's really funny because now that I have this, I realized I never used this knob. Like, it's not comfortable. I don't know how that was supposed to work or how that was thought out, but this isn't comfortable for me. I feel like I have to, like, really grip hard and, like, to hang on to it to have any control. So I usually hold it down here anyway, where my hand's comfortable in the grip, which is funny because if you see my hand right back here, it's exactly the way this thing is shaped. So I hold it like this anyway. So this is very comfortable. I actually have early signs of arthritis in my hands, so it's really hard for me to, like, grip things sometimes. And also with me crocheting, my hands cramp up really bad. So this thing has been, oh my goodness, a lifesaver. Like, I'm inking more than I ever have before because I'm having so much more fun with distressing everything and playing with it all. Not that I wasn't distressing before, but I'm noticing that, like, because I didn't distress these pages before, like around here, I never did that before. I am now because I have this guy. And this thing is amazing. Again, her Jane at Velocity Vet 08, her husband makes them, and his name is Mike, and he has a store at Etsy, which is TupeloDesigns. They're amazing, and I can't wait to save up a little bit of money and go back and buy a whole lot more, because they're just, it's like holding a piece of candy in my hand, and I just want to play. I don't even have a project in mind. I just want to ink something up, just because I can. So, okay, sorry, back to this. So anyways, I took my ink blender and, you know, smeared it around and went back on it to kind of make it a little bit darker in some places. And then I took the icicle stickles and just globbed it on there and painted it and just let it sit and dry. So that's what this is. And it's very, very thick. So it adds a lot. Like, I have a really hard time keeping my books without a closure because I make them too thick. So I'm working on that. I'm trying to get better at it. Let me see if I can get over here in this angle. And then little sticker here says, God bless our home, with a little cross down at the bottom with the stars. And this flips up and it says, pray often, count your blessings. And then this one here, a little page up here with the crosses on it, and you know, another piece of paper down here. It says bliss. This right here is the American page. I don't know if you can really see that. But there's the stars and stripes and the blue and, you know, proud to be American, my country, land of the free, things like that on this page. So I really liked how that one came together. I had just enough scraps to put that one together, so it worked out really nice. And then flip this one over. Now, the one thing that she is doing for her family, because she's retired Navy and has traveled all over the world, so she has, you know, different money from different countries, Iraq and Japan and all sorts of things. And she told me that she is going to put a different amount of money in each page, but didn't know if I could put a hidden pocket in there or something. So I made a little envelope with my envelope maker, and it's just the gift card size. And then there's a little sticker here. It says U.S. Army on it, and a little stripe like they would wear on their shirts. And then that way she can just tuck the money in there. And then it does lift up because she plans on putting her retirement speech in there as well. So I figured she could just tuck that behind there. And then this here with the red, white, and blue butterflies that all lift up. I don't know if you can, my finger's kind of in the way. So the red, white, and blue. And then the United States of America, and then this lifts up. And then I left her a little note right here just to let her know that this is a frame and she can, you know, remove this and slide a picture in underneath it. And just a couple more stickers. And then this side here. And again, this is 4 stripes of paper. I just cut, you know, down to size where I needed it and score taped them on. And then this side here has got 1, 2, 3, 5 different sheets. And I just try to make it all one mat. I figure for the most part it's going to get covered by a photo anyway. So all you're going to see is the little sides. Because I didn't want it to be too distracting, but at the same time it drives me really crazy when I have a ton of scraps and I don't know what to do with them. So, and this is the family page. Oh, wrong way. So I found this sheet also from eBay, and it worked out perfectly because I was going to use them for my own family albums, but I still have a ton more left. This is Family in Love and Together and the, you know, XO, and I put a little rub-on that says Remember down here. You can't really see that. But it says Remember down here, and I did a little cluster of flowers that she made. Some more, oh, that came off. Okay. Another butterfly and flowers, and these are, this little thing that you see peeking out back here, it's actually one of the butterflies from the wallpaper that she cut out. So I don't really know, like, I don't want to use them like by themselves because they're very, very bold colors. So I just distressed it a little bit, and then I put the flower on top of it. And then down here it says Memories. And then this lifts up, and this one says Good Story down here, a couple more flowers. And then this guy right here with another wallflower, or I'm sorry, wallpaper butterfly with a flower on top. And this tab here, a couple more sheets that I was able to cut up, and another couple more sheets here. And so this is, again, where I was trying to explain why I do the side pieces that I do, because I add this in there, and I didn't want it to be too tight for my tabs to be in there. I didn't want her to have to like really struggle to pull them out. And then this is the last page. A couple more flowers that she did. I added a little ladybug, and then I added a little pull tab here. So I figure she can put, you know, a little size photo here and then journaling on this about the photo. And then this is the mini album within the mini album. And I'm going to lift it up because I don't know if you can really see. I got a D-stash. Oh, sorry guys, that glare is really bad. And I got a D-stash from Rena Myers, and it was, I honestly don't remember the paper stack, but anywho, there were only a few sheets left in this paper stack, so I used it all in this little mini album. And this right here is a little tag, a cutout tag that was in there, and it says, "A family is a little world created by love." Sorry, I couldn't read it upside down. And there was a little cutout sheet of butterflies, and so I just cut out the butterflies and popped them up. I don't know if you can see that. See how it's like dimensional here, maybe, kind of, a little bit in here. Yeah, you can kind of see the little foam tape dots under there. And then I put, because I wanted to play with, these guys because I've never played with them before, and it's the Aleene's paper glaze and the glitter glue. And I got them on clearance, so I thought I would try them. Now the paper glaze came out nice and easy, and it was, I mean, it worked perfectly the way I wanted it to, kind of like glossy accents. And the glitter glue, not so much. Like, I don't know if I'm doing something wrong, or I cut the tip of it like like I did on this one, but it, like, I have to use 2 hands to squeeze anything out, and it comes out all like bumpy, and it's not smooth, and there's a little bit of glitter in there, but it's not smooth like this one was. So if you guys have any advice on the glitter glue on how to make it work better, let me know, because I don't know if I'm doing something wrong or if that's just the way the glitter glue is because it's got glitter in it. So I don't know, but yeah, it was like mission impossible to get that out, and it hurt really bad when I was like squeezing. So then I just have a little, tie here. And this flips open, just a nice purple plain sheet. Butterflies, she is a big thing for butterflies. She loves butterflies. So, and then I just did a nice little black mat here. Let me, whoa, which way am I going? Here we go. I promise I'll get better at that and figure out, that it's actually the opposite way. Nice little shiny purple paper here. These guys here, and this flips up. This flips down. And that's about, well, if I zoom out maybe. Sorry guys, still really learning how to use the camera. I promise I'll get it down. Okay, so this here has a pocket, and this pulls out, and there's a nice little photo mat there. And actually what I did with this, I don't know if it's bad, I took 2 sheets of paper and I just glued them back to back. So there's like no cardstock or anything in the middle of it. It's just this sheet, and then I put glue and stuck them down. Then inked all the edges. And then for the little notch, go back in. For the little notch here, I don't know if you can really see that. The little notch here, I just used my envelope maker by We Are Memory Keepers, and I just punched the notch out, and then I cut this mat down to size and punched another notch out, and stuck that down. So that's how these ones worked. And then this one is the same way. It's a little notch, and then the little tab that pulls out. And again, 2 pieces of paper that I just, put back to back. And this goes right back in here. Maybe. Wow, this is a lot harder when you're doing it on camera, isn't it? You guys weren't kidding. Come on. Okay. There we go. And then this here is a pocket. I used 2 pieces of scrap paper and just placed it on there because it's actually a very bright yellow. I don't know if you can see the border of that. So I tried dimming it all down by, Distress ink and just really pouncing it on there. Then in here there are 3 tags. Whoops. This is from, I got this from Big Lots, I think it was. They're actually really cute. It was like a whole ring of tags. Oh, sorry, my lighting is really bad today. It's like really bright for some reason. Anyways, I got it from Big Lots, and it was like a whole kit of tags. And this is when I was first starting to learn how to make my own tags. So this made it really easy to use as, like, examples on what I can do and what dies to buy, so I can, roll them out on my Big Shot and make my own and things like that. So now I'm trying to figure out how to get rid of the ones that are pre-made, and I'm using most of them in here. And then this one came from the collection, these 2 here, which I thought were really cute, little cute journaling spots. Then she has enough room here to put another photo if she wants to. And this just folds here, and back like this. And this guy just ties up. So yeah, it's one of the albums that I've completed. And I just thought, my last couple of videos have been forever long, and so I would just share this with you. This is actually the smallest, or I should say the thinnest album I've ever made. I mean, like, I'm so, if you're ever looking for a really chunky album, I'm good at those. I'm really good at those, except I'm not good at making the spine match the chunky album, so most of my albums sit, at like the V shape. So, and unfortunately with these, I think that's my other issue with these, is that the spine is already determined. It's predetermined for me, so I only have this much space to work with, which I think is only, let me check. Yeah, it's 1.5 inches, which sounds like a lot, but when you're putting 8 pages in there, it's not. It, like, scrunches everything in there. So I have 1.5 inches to work with, 8 pages to go in it, you know, between the flaps and the tags alone, the book's full. So any embellishments added, or, you know, like she's going to add her photos and her own little letters and notes and stuff in there, this thing's going to be sitting like this by the time she's done. So I have to figure out, and I mean, you know, we've emailed back and forth, and she's, you know, okay with it. So thank goodness for that, because I don't know what I would do if she isn't. But so there's that album, and this is the next one I'm working on. So let me just move that to the side. I've also went on a crazy spree, and I don't want to show you the whole haul, but these are just a couple of them. This one's like a light pink, dark pink, and a white. This one's like a purple, lavender, and white. This one's like all sorts of different spring colors. I don't know if you'll be able to see that. Also, sorry about the glare, guys. All sorts of different spring colors, and then there's the blue. These are all things that I'm going to start crocheting my little butterflies with. And I don't know if you can see that. This was just the one color I actually picked out because it had the purples in it. So when I made Jane her butterflies, I used this one a lot for doilies and things like that because I know she said her favorite color was purple. I don't know if it still is, but that's what I heard in one of her videos. And then these guys are little antennas, and these are like the leftover strings that I have from when I do the magic circle and when I have the ending and I tie it up. So just so you're aware, if you decide to buy them, they're not always going to match. Like this one's got a purple and green antenna, and unfortunately I don't know how to control that. So it's going to be kind of random. But they're very cute. They're very 3D, and you can see, you know, how little they are from the palm of my hand. And then I have my roses coming. So, and I put a pearl in there, but I was sitting there thinking about it after I did it. I don't know if you guys would want the pearl in there, if you guys would want to put your own embellishment in there. Let me know what you think, and if I should keep putting the pearls in or not. I don't know, it just seemed like a fun idea when I was doing them, and I had the hot glue gun on, and I was going to town with them. So I have a few of these made, and I have a few of these made, and before I put them up, I want to make sure that, because these are the only two colors I have right now, so I want to get, you know, some of these done, and some more color of doilies, which I also have another one of those that I've made, and you can see from the palm of my hand, it's a pretty small size, it's pretty decent. I think this one is about 2.5 inches, and they're also always going to vary in size. So it's always going to be an estimate size because it all depends on how my hands are feeling that day. So if I have a tighter tension or a looser tension, it's all going to depend on the size. So, but there's that, and I'm going to get more colors. I want the white. This one's like a ivory color. I want to find a cream color, you know, things like that, just so I have different variations. So you're not just stuck with the one color to choose from. Those are just a couple of things that I'm working on. I'm going to try to keep this one short so I don't bore you guys out of your mind. I'm trying to think if there was anything else that I needed to talk about today. Was there? Very good question. Yeah, so, yeah, I guess that's it for tonight. I literally went out and bought like 60 different colors just because I'm crazy like that, and when I get stuck on something, I'm stuck on it until I can't anymore. Like this one here was a full roll, and that's what I have left for my butterflies. So, yeah, I think that's it for tonight, though. I'm trying to still rearrange my craft room. I'm thinking one of these days I'm going to do a craft room tour. Not right now, because it's a complete disaster, and you guys would probably feel sorry for me, because it's pretty hideous. I don't know how I find anything in here, to be honest. I know exactly what I need for this stuff, and I know exactly what I need for this stuff, and I'm good. Because I'm not working on anything else right now. That's it for right now, at least until October. Hopefully, I have my fingers crossed, because I still have a ton of work to do. Hopefully, by, you know, no later than mid-October, this whole thing should be done. And so, you know, Jane is doing like a series on her mixed media, and it popped into my head that, you know what, that's an awesome idea. This is going to be my series, quote unquote, the little, you know, series of crazy mini albums. That's what I'm going to call the series, I think, because that's what they are to me. They're crazy mini albums that, like, I don't know. You guys gave me a lot of advice and completely seemed to understand what I was talking about when I said these are not, I'm not a #1 fan of these guys. Just not the way I would go. So I think that's it for tonight. And I'm hoping, because this is video 4, you know, the very first video was shy and quiet. The second video, the light went out. Third video, there was no audio. Apparently, third time's not the charm, so we're going to aim for video 4 and hope that this is it. So like I said, I don't have these up in my Etsy shop yet. Like I said, I want to get a ton more colors, but I will make an announcement when they do go up. TupeloDesigns, check that guy out, because this thing is amazing. And more flowers to come, and I'll see you guys next week. Oh, and I think I'm going to start doing my videos on Saturday, because I was up until like 10 o'clock last night, and my daughter stayed up way past me. Like, I put Frozen on, because that's the only movie we watch right now, which is okay, because it's actually a really cute movie. But I turned it on, and I don't even think I got through the beginning song before I was out, and of course she was still awake. So, oh, and do you guys remember me telling you I was really clumsy? This is funny. Very dangerous, don't do it, but it was really funny. I don't know if you guys are going to be able to see that. If I can figure out which angle I need to be. Right here. Do you guys see that little, where am I going? This little wonderful crease here in my remote. Can you guys see that? Let's see if I bring it up closer to the camera. That is from my lovely hot glue gun. Yeah, I'm not kidding. It's really bad. I heard a ka-thunk. I ignored the ka-thunk and kept working on my album, not realizing that my hot glue gun was still on. And thank goodness it was just the remote. Like, there was no other damage. This is the stand that I have for my glue gun. And somehow this got stuck under here. Somehow it was like this when I found it. And it was just stuck on there. So, I'm a klutz, I know. And I'm sure you guys are going to see, I'm shocked that I have like 0 band-aids on me. I have a ton of cuts. I don't even know where they come from. But don't be shocked if you see a ton of band-aids on my fingers, because that's going to happen too. Anywho, I think that's it for tonight. Try to keep it a little shorter than normal. Yeah. I don't know if you guys mind the long videos, actually, because I have a feeling that's what most of my videos are going to be. Because I'm still rambling, even though I said bye like 5 minutes ago. I'm still talking for some reason. So, hopefully you guys don't mind the, you know, hanging out with me for an hour. If you guys, you know, take 10 minutes here and 10 minutes there and go eat lunch or do whatever it is that you guys do. Watching videos. Or chores. I had a lady comment about doing chores while she was listening to my video. So that was really exciting. I cracked up. Alright guys, well, have a good night, and I think I will start doing videos on Saturdays, because that seems to be the better night of choice for me to actually be awake when I do the videos. So, alright, thanks again, and we'll see you soon.